Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Kyley, you look hot as fuck, girl.
What? Oh,
Are we recording? Yeah.
thank you.
I'm so sorry, but that shirt is like on point.
Thank you. I
Welcome to
like it.
season two.
Welcome to the MACK Bestie podcast. We're four best friends with over 30 years of laughter, love, and lessons learned. From navigating life in our 40s to balancing careers, family, and everything in between. We're here to share it all, the good, the bad, and the hilarious. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and join the conversation as we celebrate friendship, life's ups and downs, and the moments that make it all worthwhile. This is the MACK Bestie podcast because life's better when you share it with your besties.
I am super excited to get started. We had added like the What's Cooking Good Looking segment. We had added movies and documentaries segment. Other than that, I mean, same stuff, right? What do we do? What have we been up to?
M for Megan. In May, I went to little Louie's high school graduation in Colorado Springs, and that was a good time. Fun seeing him graduate. Had really good Puerto Rican food. And then in June, we went to the Post Malone concert. Also, episode 10, I told all of you guys that I was gonna go to the Post Malone concert. And so now I get to talk about it. It was great. It was fun. Um, it was a fucking shit show when it was over. Props to my girl Kyley
I was on call just in case.
because she was on call and she was gonna come get us. She was gonna get out in that bullshit and come get us. We ended up finding a bike taxi that took us to our hotel. So,
Those are fun,
but
but they're
it was
expensive.
so fun. He actually took us to the wrong hotel first, and we were like, guy,
Hate
like
to tell you this, but
this ain't our place. What do you want us to do?" And he's like, "I'll take you." We were like, "Okay, thumbs up." So, but shout out to Kyley because she was like getting her shoes on, gonna come get us. And then we got to see her the next day for brunch, which was actually really, really nice. And the Post Malone Jelly Roll concert was like legit on point. It was so good. I went to Vegas the week after that to see my sister. That was a good time. Then Patrick went to nationals and went to Georgia. Also, something we talked about in episode 10 was that my mom and I and my sister were going to Mackinac Island. We ended up having a great time. So much fun. 10 out of 10. Do recommend. Patrick's dad came to visit. That was a nice little visit. He brought Maddie, Patrick's half sister. And we just kind of hung out and just had a good time. We went to Lake Havasu for a work meeting. That's always fun. And that was in September. Brings us into October. Halloween. Like, let's go. We had a good time for Halloween. At work, we were a Toy Story group. So me and my coworker, who are administrative assistants, we were the little aliens that were stuck in the machine. And then my boss was Woody, and we had Sid, and we legit bought a Barbie and a dinosaur, and we cut heads off and put things on different things. And we made one of the Barbies out, and we cut her arm off on the Barbie and put like a just like a clamp on her hand. Like we did it. Director that played Sid, she gave herself a receding hairline with the black hair dye. It was great. And then we had Buzz Lightyear. He was an inflatable. He was great. And then we had Slinky Dog, and that was two of our directors were back and forth. Slinky Dog, like one costume. It was so good. Um, And then Patrick and I went to a Halloween party, and it was Marvel DC comic themed. And I decided I wanted to be Blind Owl. So I felt like I did a really good job and
Your costume looked great.
fucking killed it. And so Patrick just kind of decided to go as Deadpool because why not? But his costume was, I mean, made him look very nice. So that was fun. We had a good time. And here we are. We're in November. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving. Um, Probably also found out during that time that my kid is having a kid. So I get to go to a baby shower in November.
You're gonna be a
And
grandma.
it's wild. So all good, mostly. Life happens. There's hard things that are going on too, but I feel like all things that were leading up to episode 2, or excuse me, season 2, um, have kind of happened, and we're just navigating life.
Wow. You are on it. A for April. Um, let's see. In May, my mom, my sister, and I, we went to New York. My mom and I flew to Boston, stayed with my sister, and then we took a train to New York and sightseed for a couple days and got to go see Wicked. I think, did I talk about that last? I don't know. I can't remember when we stopped recording.
I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast, but we definitely talked about it on
Oh yeah, Marco
Marco
Polo.
Polo for sure.
Yeah. So I got to see my first Broadway show, which was really cool. Leading into the summer, I took a break from classes. Miles had baseball. I worked. We went to Galveston. Miles and I did in August. One last trip before school started and birthday trip, and did the whole pier and got to see dolphins. And so it was a nice family vacation, him and I. And yeah, a lot of changes have happened in my life since last season 1. I am single, ready to mingle. Just focusing on me and my child, and focusing on better future and better mental health and less toxic whatever in the household. But yeah, a new April, lots to talk about and discuss, and but new beginnings, and I'm excited to see what the future has to hold. And now we're up to fall, school, back into school, taking my last 2 classes. I'm fucking done with algebra, not doing this anymore. I actually have a B in algebra. So I'm passing this damn class. I ain't doing it again. And then we'll start my clinicals this beginning of the year. And then a year from that, I will graduate with my BSN, the minor in children's and women's health. So I'm super excited. Miles is 12. He went trick-or-treating with his friends. He no longer needs his mom. I'm officially hit the not cool stage of this whole 6, 7. When he says it, I say 8, 9, 10, 11. Or we'll be talking and I'll be like, you know what? Don't make me tell you 6 or 7 times to do that. So I've said it so many times. I even carved my pumpkins 6, 7. But now it's so cringe when I say it. So I'm an uncool mom. I'll be cool. I'm fit in and say all the cool stuff. No capping going on over here. No,
No cap.
no cap. So my Halloween, it's Katie's birthday, and so we went out and we started having shots at Beijing, and I told the waitress just every 5 minutes, just keep bringing a shot, and she laughed and I said, no, I'm serious. So we started there, and Katie said that she wanted to go to the strip club. So we ventured to Wichita and did not have any success there. So we drove back to El Dorado.
Can I ask a question?
Uh-huh.
How long were you at the restaurant?
Probably an hour.
Like
That's
12 shots.
12 shots.
We probably had 5 or 6. So she didn't do it every 5 minutes. I told her, but she didn't listen. I kept looking at her, and Jeff was like, no. We had a lot. And plus, I had a big bottle of rum in the car that we were taking nippers off of.
Exactly. You know they're pre-gaming.
So we ain't fucking around. So anyways, I picked up a second job. Apparently, I'm a stripper now. Natalia decided that we were going to be a stripper. And so I got up on the stage. I did not strip naked, people. I did not.
So you're not a very good stripper.
I'm not a very good stripper. I'm beginner. I need to find the book Strippers for Dummies.
Or write it.
There you go.
So yeah, Natalia came out and she gave a good time, and I made $40 in 3 minutes.
Okay, so you are a good stripper.
And then I left. I said, that's all you get. And when I left, everybody was chanting my name. So yes, April. So I woke up the next day. I was like, whoa, what the fuck did I do last night? And then, yeah, I had a big wad of ones, and we had Miles's wrestling tournament in Derby. So it's $5 a person. So I pulled out this wad of ones, and I started counting, and the lady just looked at me. I was like, what? Sorry, that's all I have. And I thought to myself, you know what? In the past, I was like, oh my God, they probably think I'm a stripper. No, I really was a stripper. A lot of ones. But we succeeded. Katie had a great birthday, and yeah, here we are.
It's a lucrative business.
Yeah, still working on Plantbrella too. We still have that going. So doing that in my side time as much. So
Love it.
Stripping and planting.
Planting stripper poles.
Hold on. We got something here.
God damn it.
Get your dad on the phone real
Umbrella
quick.
MACK Bestiez edition.
Hang on, let me make a different commercial.
Oh my goodness. Not my proudest moment, but listen, I can't help what Natalia does. She's her own person.
I completely
I'd kind
understand.
of like to talk about that for a minute. So, April, you're Natalia,
Hmm.
your drunk personality or your
Alter
intoxicated
ego.
alter ego is
Mhm.
Natalia.
Uh-huh.
I'm Sheila.
Mhm.
Crystal,
Janet.
Kylie.
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't think
My
This
bitch's name's Kyley.
This is this is true. There is no, it's just Kyley.
you get what you get.
Yeah.
You
And
go
don't you
through a
throw a
fit.
fit.
I mean, I'm already complicated enough. I don't need extra names to go with it.
Yeah, I think you get in trouble once you start naming them.
Unless they
Oops.
make you money.
Yeah.
The three of us are in trouble then.
Oh goodness.
Good times. C is for Crystal. Listen, I don't have a monthly breakdown.
Cookies.
Oh yeah. C is for cookie. It's good enough for me. Um I know that the last time we recorded, we didn't know it was going to be the last time we recorded. I feel comfortable saying that. So we didn't do a goodbye or a thanks for listening or none of that. We were just, on there recording one day and then, we had a private conversation where we had stopped. I had a lot of shit going on as we all do. Sometimes life's boring, but sometimes it's not. And I know that for me, I had gotten my artery done. I I had that done. I was certainly feeling better physically. Did you just stop me? Do you have a question? Oh, you raise your hand? Popcorn Megan. Oh, I think you're muted, babes.
Uh-oh. You're not, I can't hear you.
I had in my phone that on April 23rd you had surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know if you were okay. Never mind.
I don't know. I don't remember if I talked about it in detail or not. I'll listen to that episode. And if we need to do we'll start working on updates next week, but right now we're just trying to figure out what the hell has happened since then. Right. So, I think that we talked about the fact that I had that surgery done. So I know that I was feeling better physically, but shit at work did not get better for me. And I quit my job very abruptly. And I think that that's I mean, it's been such a huge change for me. I would eat, sleep, and breathe that place, for over 3 years. I loved it very much. I still love it very much. I, want nothing but the best for that place, but it just is not for me. I did have something lined up, and that was to nanny part-time for a baby that you guys know because he used to come into the school. His dad was a graduate, and then I hired him as an instructor. And so sometimes when he would come in, he'd have the baby, and I would always show you on Marco Polo. And I believe that in at least one of our podcast episodes, I say, well, you guys know I had a great week. I got to hold a baby, and I showed you the baby on Marco Polo. And I was listening to that episode today and I just laughed. I'm like, how funny? How funny is this? Here we are a year later, and now this baby is my job. So I am the super proud nanny of Prince Carlos Montez Chayverst III. He is like a grandbaby to me, without the tie, the strings. There are no strings there, but he just fills my whole heart. I love him to pieces. I just adore him. And it's not full time, which is nice because he's 14, he's about to be 15 months. He's walking, he's teething, he's active, and that's a lot. So I watch him a few days a week, and then I've gone back to Instacart shopping, which is something that I did during the pandemic and really, really enjoyed. And so I've um, been making a little bit of money there and getting out and being in the community. But I think what's interesting about that is that when we left off, I, wasn't doing such a great job walking. And so another big change obviously is, yeah, I'll go do laps at Sam's Club. I'll go to King Soopers 18 times a day if I have to. Like it's nice. It's another really nice change for me. Oh yeah, haven't smoked. Haven't smoked. I know that got talked about. My last cigarette was March 11th. Haven't smoked since. Yeah. Still think about it every once in a while, not gonna lie. Especially watching these episodes back. I smoke like whenever the hell I wanted. And I'm doing okay like cravings wise, but yeah, no, definitely every once in a while I'm like, man, a cigarette would be all right now. But I promised myself I would never ever smoke one again, not even take a drag, because I feel like if I even took a drag, I'd be like, let me just go buy a pack. And if I buy a pack, then I'm gonna
Then,
end up buying packs. I know that about myself. So my last cigarette has been smoked. That shit's gone. Let's see. What else have I done? I got my nose pierced. I
I
couldn't
know,
wait.
God damn it.
I couldn't wait for my
for us.
besties. Because they're down to do it, which is going to be really exciting. I
So
don't
you're
care
gonna get a
where.
second one.
I will. I will get a second one. No, I
Good.
don't want that one. My husband told me to get that one, and I'm not sure if he's joking, but I don't want that one. Oh, he's down in the kitchen right now, which is rare. Normally he's in the bedroom for the podcast so he can hear me. And he just said, if I get a bull ring, I'm getting leashed. Dang.
Wow.
Okay.
That went dark, right?
He's not wrong.
It's so funny. I just really hate this part of my nose. So I'm not going to do anything that's going to draw attention to I'm not doing that.
Right.
I want a ring. Yeah, he said it would be a Prince Albert. Because it's a dick nose.
I was
So
thinking, is
mean.
he gonna get a Prince Albert if he
That's
gets
what
a
I
bull
was
ring?
thinking.
And then you guys can never mind.
Can hook.
We can play swords.
together.
My nose.
Just the tips.
Oh, Oliver goes, hey, I'm down here too.
You know how we roll.
Anywho, in my notes, I thought I was so funny. I said, sorry, I just got right up on my microphone. Oh, I'm a part-time nanny, part-time Instacart shopper, and full-time internet troll. I bought a Blackstone, started paddleboarding, pierced my nose, and I'm totally entering my sourdough era.
Nice.
That's what my notes say.
Yes. Love it.
When do we get to hear about the sourdough era?
I haven't baked yet. Started
Oh,
my starter on October 28th. It's ready. I feed it every day. It more than doubles every day. It's just waiting for me to throw that shit into some more water and some more flour and some salt and mix it and roll it and bake it. It's ready. I just it's a big commitment and I'm super scared. So I'm just like, let me just strengthen this starter every day.
stretching that one out.
It's fine. I'm off tomorrow and I have everything. I bought so many supplies, from baskets at the Ark to ordering slings. I bought fucking not paper towel, kitchen towels to cover. I mean, I have every single thing I need. So
Wow.
maybe since I've fed dopamine, my sourdough's name is Dopamine. I fed Dopamine when I got home tonight. I could certainly get up tomorrow and do the damn thing. It's a day of prep, and then I would bake it Friday morning. But it's like less than an hour, like 20 minutes with the lid on, 20 minutes with the lid off, and it's done. It does need to sit for a few hours because it needs to be completely cooled for the cut. But I could do that. Okay, I'll do it.
Yes, I know. Yes.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Can't wait.
I'll do it. That's it. That is me.
Okay, for Kyley.
Okay,
All
for
right,
Kyley.
great. Let's see. I went in June. I went back to Kansas to visit family. My nephew was or graduated high school and turned 18. So it was a double party. That was nice to see everybody and catch up. Let's see here. Anthony and I went and visited Hot Sulphur Springs. There's actually a town, I think it's called Sulphur Springs, but they have like the outdoor pools of the hot springs, and so we went out. We went up there. It's right by Winter Park, and that was nice. That was really nice. Because it's outdoors and out in the open. The only other one I'd been to is like an indoor, and they were like in caves. So that was, you know, this was way different. And I hope we go during the winter because that'd be cool to go out and when it's snowing and sitting in hot water, like in the hot tub. Um, let's see. Um, I helped with Anthony's nephews over the summer with watching them a day or two a week. So they got some work experience with me. Uh, by that I mean they got to sit at my work and entertain themselves while while I did the work. No, they had plenty of stuff to do, plenty of color pages printed, and I just recently took them down, but yeah, my walls were full of their artwork and plenty of park time and getting to go to Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. So that was fun to spend some time with them over the summer and just, you know, being around them. They're they're fun. They're funny. Um, I went to, and I guess this was only about a month or so ago, but I did go to my first like festival type concert for the EDM music. We went to this venue called the Junkyard, which I literally, it's right over by Anthony's, and I literally thought it was just a junkyard, and I guess it kind of is for cars though, because they have like that's the theme of it. So they have some sculptures out of like wrecked cars and stuff like that. But it was a really great, I don't know, we had a blast. That was a great night out for us. His sister ended up not going, so she gave us her tickets. So it was kind of unexpected. And it was during the day. It was a day festival, not, went into the night, but there's a curfew in Denver, so things have to be over by like 10 or 11, which is a little lame.
There's a curfew. I'm sorry. Oh, can you popcorn me in?
Popcorn April.
You guys have a curfew in Denver?
Like as far as events, yes, it's a noise ordinance and you have to be done with your stuff. No, like even the ball games, the stadium, Meghan, your concert uh that you went to was over when it was over because it can't go past like 11 o'clock at night. Um yeah, they
Interesting.
yeah, so things have to be done and over by, yeah, you would think stuff like that would go on way later. I think this one ended at like 10. So um we had a really good time though. Tried out one of the Lime has the new it's like a bike and a scooter. So it's kind of like a glider, I guess maybe. I'm not even sure what they call it, but you sit on it like a bike, but you don't have to pedal. There's no pedals. You just, yeah. So Anthony drove and I rode on the back, and we drove all the way up to our favorite taco stand and had tacos, and then decided it was probably too far to go to the club from there. So we took an Uber, but yeah, that whole night was great. That was a memorable evening. It was a great time. Lots of laughing. I didn't really enjoy the club we went to, but I was a trooper. Uh, trying to think. I can't even tell you what kind of music. I mean, he's into like the electronic music, and so, and I, a lot of it we listen to when, you go out to the club and dance, but some of it is just not my cup of tea. And this particular club had like speakers and bass and stuff, like it was like in the floor. It was like I literally, and he thinks it's hilarious, but it was like I didn't even know how to stand. Like I'm just standing there like vibrating and like uh trying to look like I fit in. I clearly did not. But it was an experience, but it was just fun being able to hang out, and it was a good night. Some of the other things I've been up to is I've been trying to look for my own place, which has been a little difficult. Rent prices are pretty high still. Um, and so it's kind of hard to meet some of the requirements as well for being a single person and having to make like 3 or 4 times the rent a month and that kind of stuff. So, and being able to keep it in a neighborhood that if I feel safe in. So, which is, most important. So the search goes on for that, but I've also been taking some Coursera courses. I think they're like sponsored by Google, or that's how I originally heard about it. So I've been doing some project management courses just to help further my, my portfolio. I do some project management at work, but hopefully if and when we get some new customers in, I'll be able to step into, leading some of those as they onboard with us. Work has been a lot better than this time than last year. That's for dang sure. It's still a little stressful. It's still a little sad, especially when we have little parties, and gatherings or potlucks and stuff, barbecues at work. You're just reminded that we're missing like over half the people that used to be there. So, it's a little sad still. Even Halloween, I think there was 5 of us that dressed up. And usually there's quite a few more people, it's an actual contest. Um, Besides that, doing a lot of hiking and a lot of walking. I still go to the gym occasionally. I was having quite a problem with my foot, which the doctor I had went to said that it possibly could be arthritis, um, and referred me to, a podiatrist. And that's as far as I got on that because insurance sucks and specialists are very expensive, and I'm trying to save. So actually what I did is took a break from the treadmill, and believe it or not, I haven't really had a lot of issues with my foot moving forward. So um I do walk a lot. I don't know the correlation between it. I'm sure it's something on how you place your feet or the, surface that you're walking on. But I do a lot of walking outdoors and I don't seem to have a problem. So I just kind of moved to that until now there's the time change. And by the time I get home, it's pitch black and there's not, actually where I like to walk, there's no street lights and stuff. So I won't be going, uh, on any walks until it gets a little lighter out. So I need to figure something out to replace that. So anyway, I feel like I'm rambling a bit at this point, but that's kind of what I've been doing, just a lot of those things.
I hear ya. I broke out the walking pad this week with the whole time change. I keep waking up early, so like if I'm gonna be up, I might as well exercise. And oh, I told you guys last season, Silo hates that fucking thing. As soon as he sees that come out, he is jumping off that bed and he's grabbing every toy out of the box. He is ready to start tossing them on there. But he hasn't done as much because the last time I used it a while back, I accidentally kicked him in the head because he was behind me and I was walking and yeah, I heard I was like, I'm sorry. Told you to stay away.
We actually
So
talked about him needing his own to
I
walk with you.
know. I know. I did watch that episode and I was dying laughing. I was like, I forgot about that. Just put him on the leash, put him next to you, and start walking.
Yeah, he's
but-
sad that he can't go outside.
Yeah, we did a lot of walking this summer. Every day I made
Sure.
sure. And Silo's getting old. So the past couple of months, we get halfway through the walk and he slows down. There was a couple of times where we had to stop at the high school. He just stopped and sat and needed a break. And I was like, oh, my baby, he's getting old. His hips are probably hurting him and joints. So we do half walks. Like I do a 15-minute walk with him just to get him out around the block so he feels good and then come back just because I don't want to hurt him. But yeah, so I got up, at 6 the past 3 mornings, and did the walking pad for 30 minutes. And yeah, he is pissed. Like, God damn it, it's that time of year again.
I don't get to go for a walk. I
This
have to
bitch
watch
is
her walk
neglecting
on this
me.
walking pad.
Well, I just sit here and chew on my bone.
Yes.
Kyley, by the way, you look beautiful today. I wanted to tell you, and your necklace that you have on is really pretty, and your hair, you just look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Just throwing that out there.
It's my evil eye necklace. Anthony got it for me when we went to the Oddities and Curiosities fair.
Yes, I'm so jealous that you got to do that. I Googled that. I'm like, oh, I want to go.
You
That would
would
be
love
so
it.
much fun.
It's yeah. It is there's just I don't know. It's just a bunch of weird shit. And people who like weird shit and walking around, some of them are dressed up, some of
Bunch
them
of
are
weird
look like your
people.
grandma. Like it's just all kinds of weird that you didn't even think of. Like
That's my kind of crowd.
Current events?
Obviously, the current event is the government shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
So that's rough. I feel like we've kind of talked about it before. Like I tried to do a lot of like equal balance. Where am I getting my information from?
Mhm.
Since I was listening to episode or season, excuse me. Since I was listening to season 1, I did some research on some things that were called out on season 1. So when I go into things or when I hear things now, like if it's on my TikTok or on my reels, like I'm like, let me see the other side of it, because what I'm learning is like the algorithm likes what I like. And so it won't obviously tell me the other side. I have to ask for it to tell me the other side. So I did. I'm not sure that I even know what's right anymore, because the sides are so just bizarre and exhausting and
Extreme.
extreme. That's a good word. I don't have time to be civic I'm dealing with a lot of shit in my like personal life, my personal environment. Do I need to vote? Yeah, but like I don't know. I'm just having a really hard time just even being part of that. I just feel like it's nonsense. I just need the people to do the right thing.
And
I
their
feel
fucking jobs.
some sort of do their fucking job.
Mm-hmm.
I know who I voted for. I know how I lean in my political stance. I also know why sometimes that's not necessarily the right answer. So I'm looking at that, but I just don't have the mental capacity to take it all on right now. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to survive. And part of surviving is not having our government shut the fuck down.
Yeah.
I don't care whose fault it is.
Yeah.
Just make it right.
Yeah.
And I am thankful and blessed that it has not personally affected me,
Yep.
but that doesn't mean that there's not people that I love and care about that are not personally affected by it.
Yep.
And even though I've seen both parts of it, I still totally disagree with both parts of it. Like, just get your fucking shit together.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
do the right thing for the people that you're supposed to be representing. And I think I told myself not to go too far, but I just feel like the overreaching issue is each party, each person, each separate entity wants their own, and they're not actually, neither party is looking out for the American people
Yeah. We
because
should have
they
known
want
that the
their
whole
own
time.
thing.
I feel like we should have known that the whole time. It's just, it's getting so bad and it's getting so ridiculous that it's like, is this real life? Is this real? Did he really say that? Did she really do that? Or is this for real? It's shocking. I think what we were talking about last season was so surface level. It was literally like blue and red. We were talking about blue and red and how we need purple. At this point, we need a passport and a fucking exit plan because this place is going to implode. Like it's so bad and it's so ridiculous. I don't know how it's going to get better. I don't know how it's going to get better. You can't out ridiculous each other any more than you already are.
Yeah.
And they're not stopping. It's the everyday citizen like you and like me and like us and like that are just like, what in the actual shit? Like, shut the fuck up and do your fucking job. Feed the
Right.
people, pay the people, pass the law, write the bill, do the thing, but that's not
No.
it's not what it used to be. Government and politics. Remember back in the 80s when like we would hear our aunts and uncles and people, oh, we don't talk politics. Yeah. You leave that to the politicians. That is a completely different universe than where we
Yeah.
are now.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I'm embarrassed.
I don't necessarily like any of it. I think it kind of depends on where you lay on the side, but either side you're on, like I just feel like as Americans, like me being very middle, I'm not super rich, I'm not super poor.
Yeah.
Me being very middle, it's hard. To be completely honest, Crystal, like there was a lot of stuff that was talked about in fuck, what do we call it? Series one? Shit. Season one.
Season one.
Cut that out. Okay, ready? There was a lot of shit that was talked about in season one that I had to go back and like look at shit differently, like Google shit differently, understand shit differently try to look at the other party or the other like side of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been really important in the last several months that I've been trying to do that. And when I look at it, it's just like both are nonsense. Like,
Equally ridiculous.
I can't get
Huh.
on either side. Stop. Like I feel like all of them are not actually representing the American people.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
They are fighting for their own people to support them. So each party needs the wealthy. And so whatever they want is what they try to spew to us Americans to help them support their. Damn it. We can't win as like average human Americans that are living in this country. There is no win. There is no balance. There is no, neither party cares about actually who we are and what we need as people living in this country that they've raised the taxes on, and they've made food too expensive to be affordable. They've made housing too expensive to be affordable. They being the politicians overbroading Democrats, independents, Republicans, all of them.
Mm-hmm. The powers that be.
And it's just, it's really sad.
It's sad. It's embarrassing. So I think that's, for me, I try not to. Like, honestly, I made a funny joke. Haha, I got my nose pierced and I paddleboard. No, like, seriously, I'm trying to chill the fuck out. Now, where I'm failing is my internet trolling. Because that tends to be a little political.
Yeah.
It's a little political. But it's all in good fun for me. And it's strangers, and I don't give a fuck what they think. I don't care. I do not care. But yeah, Megan, don't let that shit eat you up. You said you don't feel like being civic. I think you need to vote. I think we need to vote. I think it's important that we vote. I think we're lucky we have the right to vote.
Mm-hmm.
I get that it was stressful. Again, like I know, like Kyley made no bones about it. She did not vote in the presidential election. Kyley, I love and respect you. I mean, no harm. I mean, no disrespect. I think it's important to vote. And I think that we don't have to live. We don't have to live in politics, Megan. We don't have to be consumed by it. To Google what's on the ballot, who are these people? We voted yesterday. Like, we've had our ballots for a couple weeks. We waited to the last fucking second, but Dave literally Googled, like, what is this measure? Who are these people? And we just, and we went and turned it in. So I think it's important that we do it just because we're allowed to. But yeah, I'm okay with lightening up on it. I hope you are too, because it's sad and it's embarrassing. And I don't see it changing.
I just don't like talk about it.
Do you think about it? Like, do you have conversations like with your family, or are you just, you don't talk about anything political at all ever with anybody?
Mm-mm. No.
I think I'm
keep my opinions to myself. It is a sad world, and it's scary. I'm scared for Miles, like
Scared for Ollie.
yeah.
That's why I've been mad for a year.
Yeah. We never thought about shootings at schools, or having to lock the school up, and how expensive food. It's ridiculous how expensive groceries are. And then they wonder why we're all unhealthy and obese, because it's
And
cheaper
not
to
having
eat.
children.
Yeah.
They don't think that though. They
No,
know exactly why we're obese. They know exactly why we're
they're
not
doing
having
it on
children.
purpose.
This is the game. This is the both parties want to control the American people, basically. Like, they just want them to be on their
A
side.
cult. A cult.
Right? Like, there's just
Have you seen American Horror Story?
no.
Oh, so I started rewatching it. And each year it's gotten better. And I just got done watching, I think it was season 7 or 8, The Election. And when they were getting ready to air that, they actually had to postpone one of their episodes because of what actually happened in, like, the shooting at an election or something. I can't remember. But rewatching American Horror Story and just it's scary what our world could turn into. Um, People killing people.
Mhm.
Just
And there's
it's
no reaction to it anymore.
no
There's zero reaction.
no
There's hardly
emotion,
any
no,
news
yeah.
coverage.
Yeah.
Weekend before last, there was 2 mass shootings, and each one over 10 people died, lost their lives. And it wasn't even
I had no
a
idea.
blip on anybody's radar, and most people didn't even hear about it.
Kylie, I was telling
So
Dave
used
that
to
I
it.
was at Sam's Club one day and an alarm went off, and it was one of those loud, like, wah, wah. And I like kind of froze for a second, like looked around, like, where's my nearest exit? And I didn't see one, but what I saw was people just going about their business.
Yep.
And like, to me, I was like, okay, well, then it must be okay. And then immediately said to myself, you're a fucking idiot. Like, what if it's not okay? And like, everybody's just, herding through Sam's Club, like just another alarm. What if that alarm's going off because something's going on over there? Like, I should be running out the building. And instead I'm just walking towards the center of it, just following the guy in front of me, and had no idea what that alarm was. I've been in Sam's Club countless times. I've never heard that before. Like, something was wrong. No, it was probably just like a door got blocked, or you know what I mean? Like, it was obviously nothing. But my point was like the reaction, and I just couldn't believe that people were just like not even concerned with what the hell this
Yeah.
nuclear sounding alarm was.
Do you remember? I don't know why this memory popped into my head.
Oh.
Oh God, here we go. High school cafeteria. We were sitting at the table, all of us, and I don't know who blew the sandwich bag up, and
Oh, me.
Crystal popped it.
Crystal. I'm blaming Crystal all the
Crystal
way
popped
on
it.
that.
It was a
And
McDonald's
And
bag.
then boom, I've been shot.
We have that
we
memory
would
too.
joke about that.
Can't do
April.
that no more.
We can't joke about that
It's not
anymore.
a joke anymore. It's real.
No.
No.
I don't know why that popped in my head.
You're right though.
Yeah.
And I'd die laughing every time. Everybody would just look at us.
I feel like there was a lot of insight for me because I went back and I was listening. Well, I listened to episode 10 and 13 because I thought 10 was the end. And I thought 13 was the end. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But
Join the club.
what I feel like is important to know is like some of the conversations that we had while we were in election season. And now we're kind of past election season into presidency. And there's a whole nother set of things going on. And we are going to differ on, I think we will differ on maybe faults or policy. But I don't think we will differ on the fact that we all think that the right thing to do is for these people that we elect and pay to take care of the American people, do it properly and don't push their own agenda on both sides. And then just basically say fuck you to the people that voted for them on both sides. I don't know if that was good or bad, but whatever.
Well, I think what you're saying is you can't fault one side, you have to fault both sides. Like it's both of their faults, the Republicans and the Democrats. It's both the red and the blue. I think I feel like that's what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I mean, I honestly, like, to be completely honest, I don't think either side really cares about the American people and the people that are living in this
Yeah.
country and starving and just trying to be American citizens.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
either party cares a fuck about us.
Well, I'm not interested in looking at faults. Of course, I'm concerned about policies. Like I said a year ago, I have people that I know and love that are clearly in the line of fire. Clearly. November 7th, right? 2 days from now, the Supreme Court is going to hear or discuss if LGBTQ people have the right to marry each other. And to that I say, Trump and Republicans can go fuck themselves. And I'll say it with 10 toes down. We told you guys before he was elected he was going to do that. Nobody believed that. Everybody believed he was going to lower the cost of eggs. And now our loved ones don't know if they can marry the people they love. That's gross. And that has nothing to do with Republican or Democrat. That's Trump. That's the Supreme Court that he put together in his first cycle, in his first term. That's the Heritage Foundation. That's Project 2025. That shit's been documented for years and years. The game plan. And he's following it. He's totally following it. But again, like if you look at what we talked about a year ago, it was lowering the price of groceries. We got to lower groceries.
Yeah.
Groceries ain't lower.
No, they're higher.
Groceries are not lower. Gas
They're
is.
higher.
Gas is lower. That's cool. Like that's
How much is gas there?
Like I got gas for like $2.32 a gallon.
It's $2.74 here.
Yeah.
You guys are in the twos?
Yeah.
Shut your fucking face.
I mean,
Are you really $1 something?
I don't really know. Oh no, I would be more.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say she's probably 3 something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm more. I'm definitely more.
Yeah. Either way, you remember the farm and the compound and the we should just go grow our vegetables and churn butter and bake sourdough? That's
And
how
make
we're gonna get away from
brownies.
this bullshit. Just go fucking be
And sell
self-sufficient.
umbrellas.
Cut this shit off. We'll sell plant umbrellas and we'll podcast once a week and we'll have a great time and make sure everyone's good. That's not real, right? That's not real. But yeah, no.
Right.
You can't let it eat you. You can't let it eat you up. Just
I
don't let it
I
swallow
used
you.
to just scroll. And
No.
I've tried to take a step back and just be like, let me kind of educate myself. Like, what's this person saying? What's this person saying? What that's party saying? And honest to God, it doesn't matter. That's kind of where I'm at in this. They don't actually care about us. They only
Yeah.
care about their own interests and who is paying their funding.
Well,
On
I'm really
both
sorry
sides.
that you've discovered that. I mean, it sucks. Honestly. It's
Yeah,
awful.
I mean, it's terrible. I think I've always known that, but it's just like, it's just blatant at this point. And like, I don't think that I feel like I'm so middle that I have a hard time understanding the radical left and the radical right. And I don't agree with either one of them,
Yeah.
but I feel like our politicians are literally like, I just want to follow the money. I saw a meme about how like everybody should wear a like racing jacket with who is funding them.
Who's
Oh.
sponsoring them?
Like our president should do that.
Like a NASCAR
All of our
jacket.
senators, all of our House of Republicans, all of them. Who is funding you? Like, let me see why you want these particular bills. Like, and this might hit bad, but I just feel like they're not for wholesome reasons.
Oh,
The Democratic
not.
Party isn't necessarily supporting the LGBTQ community because they support them, but it's because they're people that are giving them money support them, or that they think they will get votes. Also goes to the other side. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, MAGA, they're supporting this person, but they also don't care about the actual, like, middle ground American. The biggest, in my opinion, and I don't have any like statistics to back it up, but the biggest like part of our community. Neither,
The middle ground people.
right, neither political party wants to support those. Like, you support low class, high class, and also like still you're controlled by outside sources that aren't even political and or American citizens. All of the politicians are supported by wealthy corporations that the American government on both parties continue to support. I don't know if I did good or bad, but
How do you feel? How do you think you did?
felt like I did okay.
I think you did okay.
I did a lot of research.
Kylie's still here. If it wasn't okay, she'd have dipped.
I was thinking about it, but
Oh, so you got
Oh,
close.
no.
You got close,
I'm
Megan.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You made it through.
I tried really hard to be quiet, but and honestly, like, I don't give a fuck. I just want to be okay. Like, I just feel like everybody in this fucking country that lives here should be okay.
I think so too. I think the hard part is putting your money where your mouth is, like not just talking the talk, but walking the walk.
Sure.
We gotta take care of each other. We gotta take care of our own people, because the government who
Is
gets
not
our
gonna do
money
it.
and gets our time, they just took up so much of our time. It's one conversation.
Yeah.
They don't deserve that, and they're not doing it. So
A true story.
gotta take care of our own people. But I am gonna shake my mom finger at you and say I do think you need to vote. So I don't care if you're not feeling civic. Vote.
I do vote.
Okay, good. End of combo.
All right.
It's time to pay the bills. Let's hear from Plantbrella.
The Plantbrella is a colorful umbrella for outdoor gardens and potted plants, designed to help protect your plants from the intense, direct sunlight, heavy rain, hail, and frost, while allowing some light and rainwater to gently pass through to your plants. The Plantbrella is not only a colorful piece and decoration for your garden, but is an effective way to keep your plants safe, hydrated, and live longer throughout the garden season. Plantbrella, we got you covered. Anywho, do you remember last season about the monkeys?
Yes.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep going. I will
Um,
listen from the
no.
bathroom.
Well, don't bring us with you to the bathroom.
I'm not, but I
Um,
will listen.
okay. I was just scrolling today because I saw the other day about the crash in Mississippi
Yep.
and the escaped monkeys.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so 8 of them were escaped in the crash and they were able to catch 5 of them, but then there were still 3 of them out, and a mom ended up shooting one of them because she felt scared for her child's safety.
Well, she should have been. They were all like contaminated monkeys.
Well, I read that they thought that they were, but then they later came out and said that they were pathogen free.
I thought they had like HIV or something.
There's
Herpes,
like hepatitis C.
hepatitis. It all starts with H's.
It's okay.
Yeah, says who? The politicians, the
Oh goodness.
The
media.
Republicans.
So
The fucking Republicans.
the independent
No, like I'm
people,
serious. Like that's the
uh,
other problem I have is like you gotta follow different sources
We're
in
talking
the
about
media.
monkeys with hepatitis.
Yeah, well, you have some articles saying that that is absolutely not true. They were not part of that. And then you have some articles saying they were part of that.
Well,
The
the one
truth
article
is
was written.
somewhere in between.
Well,
The
all
one
of them
article
but
was.
one got euthanized. So
well,
They all got
Fox
put to sleep.
News. Okay, Fox News and this
that's the
other website
requirement said.
called One News said that they were pathogen free. So I had 2 websites.
Then why did they kill them?
I don't know.
Megan, one of the articles was written by the far left, and the other article was written by the far right.
This article I'm reading said all of them but one were, how did they put it? They didn't put it very nicely.
Killed. Murdered.
That makes me sad.
I just thought how ironic.
They were destroyed.
Oh,
They were destroyed. Did you
All
ever-
but one of the monkeys were said by local police officials to have been destroyed, in quotations, later on Tuesday.
Aw.
And we are continuing to look for the one monkey that is still on the loose,
oh, he's
which might have been the one that the mama bear got.
oh,
What was
he's
her name?
at large. Do you guys remember when Kyley was like, "Oh, I got this feel good story,"
But it's not really feel good.
and then she talks about the guy with dementia that wanders away from home, and then his wife or whoever finds him in the homeless shelter in Salt Lake City, and she goes and she gets him, and then he comes home and gets pneumonia and dies.
Yep. I looked for an update like right before the podcast to see if there was any good updates about it, and it was that he died.
He literally goes, "Oh, this was supposed to be a feel good."
Not funny. Sorry, it's not funny. Oh, that's horrible of me.
That's
Um,
terrible. We're gonna have to cut all that out.
Yeah. But the mother, I just thought it was funny that the way that they worded this. Oh, here it is. I'm not going to say her name. Explained that she took her gun and fired at the monkey, which was about 60 feet away. She expressed that any parent would do the same to protect their kids. But I just thought it was funny. She took her gun and fired it at the monkey.
Why'd she do? Oh, because her kid was there. Okay.
The monkey was walking across the street. And she
And they
saw
had
it.
put warnings out to the public saying, "These stay away from
Because
these
they were,
monkeys."
told everybody that they were sick or whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
But I thought how ironic that we're starting season 2 and we have another monkeys like article.
Not a feel good.
While watching episode 10 by mistake, that was one of the things we talked about. So I was like, let me look it up. From season 1, all 43 of those monkeys were found. Did I miss that?
We talked about that in season 1.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't on the right episode.
Eventually we get to where they'd found the last monkey, or there was only one left and then they found it or whatever. But yeah.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
You're good. We were talking about the other monkeys, which was not a good story. Well, I mean, it was a good story, but
I had read that too. Yeah.
Any other current events anybody wants to talk about? You guys done?
Did anybody see the 60 Minutes interview with Trump?
No.
I didn't.
Tell us.
It just made me laugh, is all, because of how he thinks he's like segueing things, or the way he diverts attention, like, and how the interview ends. It's like not even talking about the same thing. Like, so anyway, he was I think it's Nora O'Donnell, the
Mm.
60 Minutes. Sorry, let me get my
Mhm.
let me get my notes up here.
Man,
Yes,
I should have
Nora
watched it.
When
Nora
was it?
O'Donnell. So they were talking because he likes to talk about what's he call him, Sleepy Joe.
Mhm.
He always likes to talk about Sleepy Joe, and Sleepy Joe did this and Sleepy Joe did that, and he's talking about how he just was letting pardoning people from prison out of, he didn't even know the people and he was pardoning them. So good old Nora says, "Oh, well, how did you know Chang Ping Zhao, who goes by CZ? You know, you, how did you know him, or whatever?" So this guy during the Biden administration gets prosecuted for basically, I think it was like ignoring anti-money laundering laws for the US, which allowed, basically it funded terrorists, it funded people who do cyber crimes and child abuse and anything that goes on the internet that shouldn't be happening. So this guy CZ was a CEO of like a cryptocurrency uh, company. So he's breaking these laws or whatever. And anyway, he ends up finally admitting, okay, I'll plead guilty. Um, but instead of getting like the 3 or 4 years that the prosecution was trying to, get the judge to rule on, he got 4 months and had to pay a $200 million fine. By the way, this guy's good. He's worth $40 billion. So,
Chump change.
yeah. So, what I thought was funny was Nora decides to ask, well, you're saying Joe Biden didn't know these people. How did you know this guy? And he's like, "Are you ready? Get ready for this. I didn't know him." So first I'm dying because he's like, "Are you ready for this?" Like literally says that. I didn't know the guy. Like, and so she actually calls his bluff. Um, let's see here, because she actually was like, oh, what did she say? Something about how something with the Trump, it helped, basically this crypto company somehow helped facilitate this $2 billion purchase into the Trump family crypto ventures. And then after that happened, this CZ guy got pardoned. And so she's like, how do you address this? And he's like, well, here's the thing. I know nothing about it because I'm too busy doing other. And she interrupts him and she's like, but he got a pardon. And he's like, Nora, I can only tell you this. My sons are into it. I'm glad they are because it's probably a great industry, crypto. I think it's good. You know, they're running a business, they're not in government. That's the end of the interview. Like, that's it. He totally flips it, starts talking about his kids and how he's, yeah, you know, like they're into sports. Yeah, they're into baseball. I think
I
it's
like
great.
that crypto
They're into
stuff.
baseball. Yeah, he has no idea who this guy is, though. So, anyway, it
You
made
ready
me
for
like
this?
actually laugh out loud. So I thought I would share.
We need that music background with the CC Music Factory. Isn't that
Yeah.
the band? Are you ready for this? No, 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 no.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Okay, are you ready? I don't know who he is.
Y'all ready for this?
Do you guys want to talk about what's cooking good looking?
Yeah,
M for Megan?
I haven't cooked shit. Some of the notes that I had in my thing was like, I didn't go keto because the cheese was too much.
You knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, we
You
kind of
really
talked
did.
about it.
You did.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm like, ooh, I love this, but the cheese was too much. So now I'm just on a kind of just trying to lower the carbs, make my plate more colorful. A little bit of meat, lots of pretty vegetables, very little carbs. So we'll see.
But no new recipes?
No.
All right. Meat and potatoes.
I don't have anything new either. I just been doing a lot of crock pots meals.
Well, tis the season.
Yes. I love to make my peppercini. I made chicken and noodles last week.
Mm.
So I made chicken breast. I slow cooked them all day in the crock pot in this herb and garlic. I think it was Lowry's seasoning or marinade. And did that all day. And then when I got home, I just shredded the chicken and what did I put cream of chicken soup in it too, and noodles, and just seasoned it. And it was really good. But that's all I have.
Mine is very summery, and even though we're in fall, I'm still going to share it with you because it was very new to me. And it was a dip that I saw the recipe for it, and I think they called it cowboy caviar, but
Mm.
I think I've seen that online.
I changed it enough for myself, and what did I say? I don't like cowboys. So I renamed it Hippy Dippy. But there's so much shit in it, you guys. It is, like I said, a very summer dip. Like a can of corn, can of black beans, and then fresh veggies. There's avocado, tomato, all the bell peppers that you want. I like a rainbow. I added cucumber in there. I actually have the recipe, but they gave me like a sauce to make, which was sour cream, mayo, chili seasoning,
I'm
taco seasoning,
freaking hungry over here.
some lime juice, throw it in there together. Oh my God, it's so good. I really thought when I made it, I was like, this needs like Frito scoops. Like I need thick Fritos.
Mhm.
And that is good. I'll give it that. But even just a regular ass fucking tortilla chip, that shit is bomb. Shredded cheese. I put shredded cheese in it. I
I
Take
thought
a
you were gonna say just a regular old spoonful is good.
I mean, I will take a bite of it. Let me make sure. Let me go look at my notes real quick because I feel like I didn't even get close to everything. Red, orange, yellow, bell pepper, jalapeno, cucumber, avocado, red onion, corn, black beans, tomato, cheese. It's a lot.
It
It's
sounds
fucking
good.
amazing. And I do think cowboy caviar is a cute name, but
So you'll
I'm
be
calling
making
it
that
hippy dippy.
at the for Halloween party next year.
Yeah,
Put that on the notes.
those things those things should be no, because I want Halloween and like gory themed food, like ribs, weenies.
Okay, I'll do weenies. I just the whole rib and dirty hands and I just don't know what to do with my hands.
What else could we? I could make you some chicken breast. Yeah, maybe I'll put some kind of nipple on it for you.
Ed Gein chicken breast.
Oh,
Perfect, Kyley. You guys will
Ooh.
enjoy it when you have it.
I can't wait. Um,
Kyrie, do you make anything good or new?
Um, well, this summer we did have a couple of barbecues we went to, and I made some white chocolate covered grapes, um, with nuts that the kind that you put on like a sundae. So you just put them on a toothpick, dip it in white chocolate, dip it in the nuts, put it on the cookie sheet, let them dry, and um, they were a huge hit. And we also tried it's grapes, and then I also tried with blueberries with dipping them in the Jello powder. Um, and then you put them in the freezer. And so you dip them in water, dip them in the Jello powder, put them on a cookie sheet, stick them in the freezer, and let them freeze for a couple hours. And yeah, those were also a huge hit. I liked the blueberries better than the grapes, but um, I also did some pierogies.
Mm.
A couple weekends ago, we went to a Polish market and bought some handmade pierogies. They do their own like Polish sausage, the kielbasa sausage, and they have like this smoked bacon. So it's like not in strips, it's like a chunk, but it definitely looks like bacon. It's got the fat and the meat and all that. But I diced that all up and fried it up in the pan and then fried the pierogies up in all the bacon and sausage grease. And anyway, it turned out really, really good. And then I guess Tacho's been doing nachos on tater tots. Um,
Yum.
we use sweet potato tots, but yeah, and just some refried beans, some taco meat, a little bit of sour cream, cheese, um, salsa, or you use the 303 green chili. Um, yeah, it's very good and very filling. So that's kind of been, I don't know, things that have been in the new things I tried, and then a couple things in the rotation.
I love a good tachos.
Yeah, they're pretty
Miles
good.
likes the tater tot nachos, whatever. He walked in when you
Tachos.
were saying that, and he's like, "We had that at school the other day."
Mm.
Nachos.
They upped their game at school, huh? Got the
Guess
Yeah,
so.
right?
We didn't have
We
that
can get
shit
that.
when we were growing up.
Chicken
Frozen
patty.
Salisbury
fun.
steak. Square pizza.
Fucking pizza.
Who the hell has square pizza?
Rectangular pizza.
Yes.
Movies and documentaries.
Oh shit.
That's
That's me.
you. M for Megan.
M for Megan. Oh shit. I don't think I have anything written down. I
You
don't.
didn't watch a documentary all summer?
Oh, I'm sure I did. That's the
Okay.
problem. I didn't
got a
get far
list.
enough. W- Hold on. Let's just, how about I just be the let's go back girl.
Okay.
So we talked about how, well, shit. I talked about on Marco Polo how I went back and listened to the Devin Perkins case.
Yes.
And that ended up really good in my opinion. So I mean, even though he was still sentenced to the manslaughter, we thought he was gonna get like a whole lot of years, and he got 365 days. And he had already spent like 100 and some days, so he only had to spend another 200 and some days. And then like he's on an ankle monitor bracelet for 10 years, I think, suspended license for 10 years. My opinion on it was I still don't think like what he got was okay, but
Yeah.
at least he wasn't in prison.
Mm-hmm.
And the actual guy is serving 37 years in prison is the right person. Hold on. I think there's another one. Maybe not. I'm sure I've watched so many, but I didn't think of one.
The documentaries,
Oh.
that's okay. I got a list and I bet
I'm
you've
gonna
watched at least
pass.
one. Okay.
Bet.
Okay. April, what movies and documentaries did you watch this summer?
I'm the same. I can't
You
remember.
don't remember? Okay.
No, so we're moving on. Your
Cool, cool.
turn. I know you're so freaking excited. Tell us that list.
I'm so excited because the
I know, and I
documentaries,
probably watched some of them.
I hope you did. The
Okay.
documentaries were great. I didn't even put it in here. I'll tell you the one like movie that I watched this summer that I really liked was Weapons. I don't know if you guys have seen
Watch that one. Yep.
I really liked it. Didn't know what it was gonna be, which you know I love. That's my fave.
Crazy, huh?
I really liked it. But
Is
let's
it
talk about
on
the documentaries of the
Netflix?
summer. I think it's on Max.
I think it's on Max
heard
right
of it.
now.
Weapons?
Never heard of
I've
it.
never heard of it either.
I don't think you'd like it.
Me?
No, Megan.
Megan.
It's not gory, but it's creepy.
Oh,
I like
Is it
it.
gory? Oh,
It
there's
is
one.
a little, yeah, it is a little bit in
I don't
certain
think you would like.
Scary?
It's creepy.
Creepy.
and
It's
gory.
creepy. There's a gory moment.
Okay.
Anyway, I liked it. I liked it. But let's
Okay.
talk about the documentaries of the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
Number one was Unknown Number.
Oh my fucking God.
That one was crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number one.
Bananas.
Yeah.
I cannot
Absolutely
believe
crazy.
it.
You're right.
Great documentary. I was hooked from the jump. I thought it was very well done. I loved that they showed us the real texts. My heart broke. It shattered for that little girl. God dang, I just can't even.
Yeah.
I just
That
can't.
was a bad one.
It's a lot of therapy.
Yeah.
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 A lot of
There,
trauma.
yeah. There's one on Netflix doing all right called My Father, the BTK Killer, which
I
obviously
haven't watched it yet.
Oh, I
little
want
close
to
to
see
home.
that.
Go ahead and watch it. It's a quick. I don't remember if it was parts or if it was just one and done. I think it might have been parts. But it's not long. It's not like super long. I had it all in one day.
In one day.
Yep.
Okay.
And
I'm so
then
excited. I'm like on the
making a
edge of my
list here.
seat.
The last one isn't a documentary, but it was a true story that they made into a movie, and it's just now like finishing up, and it's on Hulu, and it's about the Murdaws,
Yes, I've
and it's
seen it.
called A Death in the Family.
Oh, I haven't seen. I watched the documentary.
It's like it's like
I
it's a
haven't, but I
made for
followed
TV
that
movie.
case.
Yeah, it's definitely made for TV. They make it very clear. Like there's a little disclaimer at the beginning of every episode that, yes, it's based on true events, but part of this has been fictionalized. What I heard about it and what made me watch it was somebody said that Patricia Arquette is next level. And I was like, oh, I remember her. Like, she's a great actress. Let me check it out. No, she's the mom. She's fucking Maggie Murdaugh. She's not an actress in a movie. Like she's this like I feel like I'm watching this lady like go about her day to day. She's absolutely phenomenal. I started it the other
Love that.
day. I did not know that it wasn't all aired, like it wasn't all out. And so I think there was an episode that might have been released today, and then there's one more next week, and that's the end of it. But it is fantastic.
What is it called?
Okay.
The Murdaws, A Death in the Family. It's on
Okay,
Hulu.
yeah.
It's great.
But it literally just started like 3 weeks ago.
There's quite a few episodes out, so I'm gonna say maybe a little more than 3 weeks ago. If they were
Okay.
releasing one a week, I think I've watched 7 or 8, 6 or so. I don't know.
6 or
Okay.
It's a
7.
lot. It's a
6
lot.
or 7.
6,
6 or 7.
7.
Yeah.
6,
6,
7.
7.
Yes. Yes. That's me.
Kyley, any documentaries?
That's it.
Well, a couple that Crystal already mentioned.
Stole.
And I was trying to I thought there was another one.
God damn it.
Sorry, I was trying to go through my Netflix list to see if any of them would ring a bell, but um as far as movies, 28 Years Later came out, and that I thought was actually really good. Um what other one we watched?
It was The
Oh, the
Perfect Neighbor.
new.
Did you watch The
Yeah,
Perfect Neighbor? That was the
yes.
other really big one.
That was very recent.
Ooh, I think they're creepier when they've happened sooner. Like some of these are so old and they happened like 10, 15, 20 years ago. And then you get the ones that like just happened like
Well,
not that long ago.
when we first started talking about documentaries, you were really raving about a John Bonet one that you had watched. And
Yes.
like you were like, this is so good. Like, I don't think I ever went back and watched it, but that's an old case and still a great, like obviously great documentary.
Yeah, it's because it's such a whodunit still after all this time, and I just think it's gonna be, I don't, it's never gonna be resolved. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever gonna
No.
find out. I can't
Um,
remember the name of it. It's about the girl who disappeared on the cruise ship.
Oh, the disappearance of
That one
Amy
too.
Amy.
yes,
Amy
Yeah,
Bradley.
Bradley.
Yes.
Yes.
that was a good one I watched. Yeah. I was
That was a
sucked
good
into that
one.
one. And I wonder, she's out there somewhere,
I feel like she's like a Natalie
Holloway.
even Holloway, even though we pretty much know what happened to her, but
I actually haven't watched the Amy Bradley one.
Oh.
So I'm very, very impressed that April has watched one I haven't. That's,
Whoop, whoop.
I think
Golf
you just
clap.
got 7 points or something like that. 6 or 7 points.
6 or 7.
6, 7.
6, 7.
I'm gonna have to go watch it.
I
Oh,
So
Dave's gonna
cringe.
unplug the router. We gotta stop. I
So
gotta
cringe.
stop.
I was while watching videos or while watching our last season, Kyley was talking about like the series that she had watched on like HBO Max, and I feel like it came on to Netflix, which is why I was able to watch it. But it was like the curious case of,
Yes, yes, the
and one of the
Natalie or
last
Natalia.
episodes was like this cemetery one, or not cemetery,
Oh,
the funeral home one. That
yes.
shit has stuck with me for like that is so sick.
Oh
They
no.
just like piled bodies and just let people rot and
They
then
just took people's money and then just threw the bodies in
gave
the basement.
gave their family members like cement and rocks. And it's like, here's your loved one,
Where was this?
but they're fucking rotting in
Didn't it
Texas.
happen in, yeah.
Or no.
It was
Georgia?
Colorado, I thought.
Colorado.
There have been some Colorado ones. There's been
They
more
do
than one.
what?
And they
Not
were
much.
just like laid in piles. Some of them got to know because they were still in the back. Like that was the most terrible thing I've ever seen in my life. Like that's
I'm
so
not putting that on
fucked.
my list.
No, you
Don't
don't do that.
don't.
That's a no, no April.
Stick with the Amy Bradleys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's good.
Oh. I feel uneasy.
Well, the last Final Destination was really good too.
Oh, I
always
haven't
like
watched
this.
that yet.
I haven't seen that.
It is actually really good. Yeah, they did a really good job, I thought. I don't know if it was a different person directing or what. It was different in a good way, and the story just kind of comes full circle with someone who thought they got away from death or whatever, and how it followed the lineage.
It's like Bloodlines or something.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it is
Yeah.
Final
Yeah.
Destination Bloodline.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
was
Family.
really, and Anthony just doesn't like those kind of movie, and he was like, that was a really good movie.
Okay.
Even though I
I
did get him to watch horror movies all through October, it was really great.
Oh,
That is exciting. That's funny.
I got to.
I've
Oh,
seen
sorry.
it. I've seen that it's available, just like when I'm searching for movies, so I know I can
Oh, is it?
watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I want
on
to see that.
extended. Yeah.
Speaking of horror movies, I got to introduce the Nightmare on Elm Street to Miles because he's into horror movies. So we went back to the 80s.
He picked that one or
Yeah.
what? How'd that one
Mhm.
get?
Oh, he loved it. Like, except for like the first time that like Freddy jumps out. And of course, like I'm expecting it because I've seen it. And we're sitting on the couch watching, and I see him like jump. And of course, like I giggle and he gets pissed. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's just part of the movie. But yeah, he liked it. He watched the whole thing, said he wanted to watch the others. So, and then of course he's seen Friday the 13th, and he watched the one where Jason and Freddy fight.
Okay.
He's seen that one. So he's already experienced. But I love
Has he
the
seen
old
Halloween?
horror movies. Huh?
Has he seen Halloween?
Uh-huh.
That one's scary.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a horror movie, but you know what's coming out in a couple weeks?
What?
Wicked for good.
Yes. I'm
What's in
so
my
excited.
notes?
Oh,
Because I knew we had been a year and you told us it was gonna
Yep.
yeah.
yeah.
I actually watched
You did?
watched it. Yeah.
Good.
And I'm ready. I need to see.
That's exciting.
I don't know that I loved it, but I think
Oh.
I would love like the actual Broadway show.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Broadway show is just amazing.
But yeah, I need to know what happened. Like
Yeah, you
I
gotta
was
know.
stuck.
Yeah. Every time I watch it, I'm like, God damn. I know.
I know the
I
ending.
know. Elphaba's gotta be smooching. Oh boy. Like, that's gotta be what's happening.
Sure.
That's gotta be what's happening. Maybe. I don't
And
know.
he's the man
I'm
behind the
not gonna blow
curtain.
it for you guys.
Is he Oz? Is he the man behind the
No.
curtain?
No. Oh God, I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go down that hole. I got a
Don't go
text
down
from
that
my
rabbit hole.
son. I got a text from my son a while ago when we were talking about documentaries, and he said, "Talk about Into the Deep, LOL." And I said, "What's that?" And he reminded me of a documentary, I guess, that we watched.
Oh, about the scuba divers and the sharks?
No, he
No.
said
Oh,
that
never mind, wrong one.
that guy who killed the chick on the submarine, and you were like, "I think this is fake, LOL." It is not.
Was that recent?
Ollie and I watched it recently.
What?
He said that's when we got fucking wasted off like triple tequila margaritas.
Oh, well, there's that.
Well, Janet.
It's
Janet
on,
was
Janet watched it with him.
Janet watched that.
I think it's on Netflix.
Scope it out. It's on the flicks.
Yeah. All right.
Shit.
Anyone
Number
need
5,
alcohol?
Into the Deep.
Moving on. Book review. What'd you see on social media?
The Poppy Fields by Nikki Ehrlich is a kind of a far-fetched idea that if you have tragedy in your life, you can go sleep it off at these poppy fields in California because poppies like help you, they just sleep and forget. And so they're trying to help people through tragedy by sleeping it off, basically. She also wrote a book. Blah. She also wrote a book, Nikki Ehrlich, that was called The Measure. And The Measure was one of my favorite books. And it talks about like you get this string at the time that you're like an adolescent, like you're going through puberty, and you get this string, this box that has a string in it, and you can open it up and you can see how long your life is based on the length of the string. You don't have to open it, but you can if you want to. And so it talks about like five-ish people, if I remember correctly, about 5 people that characters that choose to look at their string or not look at their string and how it affects them. And like, just, it's a really good book.
Is it sad?
I don't know that it's sad necessarily. It's very enlightening. It's very, yeah, no, it doesn't make you like super sad. You're just kind of happy for them, like kind of. I would have to go back because I read The Measure, like, well, listen to slash read probably 3 years ago. But when Nikki Ehrlich wrote another book, it was called The Poppy Fields, and it's kind of the same premise. Like, how do you deal with death? How do you cope? And so like some of the downside of the poppy field is that like you might wake up with like no empathy at all. Like you don't remember that event at all. Like you don't have any feeling toward that crisis that put you there in the first place. Like somebody lost their child, it's somebody lost their brother, and it's like these 5 individuals that are going to the poppy fields for different reasons, not necessarily to sleep, because that's the whole point of it is you sleep off your grief. But these 5 individuals, one of them's a brother that went to the poppy fields. One of them's like a sister that's involved with another sister that works at the poppy fields. Like, so it's just, they encounter people along the way that like shows them the way. Nikki Ehrlich, the poppy field and the measure. I will tell you the measure every time. You should read that or listen to it. It's really good. I'll get back into the other series after I do some more research.
Love it.
I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I'm so sorry.
Okay. See you guys on Marco Polo.
Yeah, see you guys on Marco Polo. Love you
Love
guys.
you.
Yes.
Love
Love
you.
you. Bye.
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 Thanks for hanging out with us on the MACK Bestiez podcast. We hope you've enjoyed the laughs, the stories, and the sisterhood. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share the podcast with your besties, because we're all in this together. Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes moments, updates, and a chance to connect with the MACK Bestiez crew. Until next time, remember, friendship is the foundation, laughter is the fuel, and life's better when you're with your besties. See you next week on MACK Bestiez podcast. Bye, besties.